Let's get this crusty leg off of you. You want a leg? Take the leg. Take the leg.
Oh yes, my beautiful monster girls.
Oh. Welcome back to Creature Lab. In case you missed the first one, upper right corner of the screen, click that, check it out. Come on back. I'm doing a little thing here today before we start off. With the renaming of the monster girls, I asked you guys if I do more of this, I would rename the monster girls based on your suggestions. So I got some here today. This will be kind of at random. I'll look at them and I'll see what kind of fits. So, once we make some more, by all means, leave some more suggestions. But the one that we had previously dubbed as Octo Sussy, no more. Octavia. From Arrow Senpai 2884. And as far as our second monster girl goes, creature number 2 ain't gonna be it anymore. This one is now going to be called Bella! And if we make some more, which we probably will, it's a matter if I do more of this or not. Right now I'm making a second one because you guys seem to enjoy the first one, and it seems that for once the video landed in people's feeds for once. What a shocker that is, you know? What a shocker. People watch your videos and actually on your subscribers' feeds. What an insane concept that is, huh, YouTube?
Obviously.
But we need some more research documents right now. That's not how you do that, Falcon. Turn on the computer. Let's see. Research documents. Where do we want? Oh, here we go. This here. Iron Veil. It seems that this is going to be the event that we do need for this. So, let's do Michonne. And we'll send both of my ladies out there. The degree of danger is low. We are looking for gather research paper. Probability of detection is 100. That probably makes sense as we're breaking into an institution somewhere to grab these papers. So, it is what it is. But the danger should be low for our girls here. In the first video, somebody mentioned, wasn't there supposed to be visible combat where you could actually go into a third-person perspective as your characters and fight? I'm not sure. I think I saw that in the trailer. I don't think that was ever going to be a thing. I thought they were going to have visually, you would see an automatic battle play out with your girls on the other side, and you'd see it play out. That I think they removed, and they kind of gave us this that screen that you see where you see the numbers dropping, the HP dropping. And that's basically the end-all goal of the game, the ultimate mutagen. You make that, you essentially win the game. Now for this, you basically have to slowly progress to the main quest. You will find the papers needed to finally eventually get the right combination to make the ultimate mutagen. Timer, the temperature, the pressure, all the egghead stuff really. We have to create an elixir for ourselves to make ourselves smarter, to get one step ahead of the military oppressors that are onto me. So we have to create an elixir with this element and an activator, either or. Those elements, by the way, are very important. This thing I didn't show off with the first video, but the elements over here tell you exactly the type of probabilities and stats your characters will have based on what you use. I'm looking for Alejandro would be the one that has that element, right? So if I click this here.
Impressive. Very nice.
We don't have to analyze this boy because we already know what's in there, so bada bing, bada boom. Now, the problem is we do not have any ingredients with either of those activators right now. So we have to go out and look for these items. So this is where our monster girls come into play. Now, one thing to keep note of is that we don't necessarily know what the ingredients have when it comes to elements, unless we have collected them before and we have also run them under the microscope to find out what element that a certain ingredient has. So at the moment, if we don't know what activator is in what ingredient, we essentially kind of have to just take a wild guess, send my monsters out to a place with maybe items that we haven't collected before. So for instance, True Water's a pretty good one because there's 2 items that we have never collected before, so maybe either one of those has the activators that we do need. I think we're going to go over to Fort Will, primarily because the population is low, so less chance of detection that way. And we have never collected Cave Basil before, or at least we haven't researched it. And there's also a second one with the scarce one, which will be whatever the hell you want to say that word right there. So I think that one works out best. We'll go with this one here. So mission out, we look for substances. And we'll send both of our girlies out there. 25%, that's fine. They did not get detected, perfect. And they brought in what? 10 boulettes. 5 Cave Basil and 8 abominable. We didn't get the scarce item, unfortunately. Cave Basil. Ah, there we are. Cave Basil. So we don't know what element you have. Let's make sure that we identify it so it enters into our pedia. And again, this is where we're going to start doing some of the egghead stuff that I didn't really show off too much. I mean, I showed off some of it in the video, but it's a bit more complicated than what I actually did show off, especially once it comes to making mutagens to make your monster girls. So let's see. Analyzing through that, it's fine. Successful. Oh, yo! Brew it. And this is going to be for us to apparently get a little bit smarter. Alright. Take unknown 5. We should be naming this as I go along too, but hey, whatever.
Going up on a Tuesday.
My last experiment was a spectacular success. The next part should be easy. I have intel that my beloved Clementine is being held captive by the government's henchmen at a place called the Asylum. A brilliant mind will aid me in my efforts to create the ultimate mutagen. I should prepare more creatures before I break her out.
Make a new creature? Let's go. So, Clementine, huh? We have a fellow mad scientist, love of her life. So make a new creature. Perfect. So here's what we gotta do now. Let's get into the egghead stuff. We need an element from each side here, right? So we need one of these, one of these, one of these, and one of these. And obviously they can't clash with each other because they'll destroy the formula.
No shit.
So this is the one that we're using. We're going with Bullet, Cave Basil, Daceltro, and Iron Handro. So, love these names. In you go. Next up is what? Cave Basil. Which we just got. So from 4, we're dropping to 3 of these. This is where you gotta send your monster girls occasionally out to get more substances for you. There's also apparently, one thing I haven't checked out, you see there's a dark web. There's a dark web in the game where you can actually do jobs for people. And they will give you like, you know, blueprints for like different limbs or something like that. Speaking of limbs, we should probably also try to create a limb for one of our new girls. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use you for this. Turn mixer on. Mutagen mixer missing fluids and tubes. No, you're not. I mean, you are now because you've used it, but otherwise we're fine. So this here will be our mutagen for our next monster girl, presumably, assuming we haven't screwed something up here. Now, do we have any girlies here is the only problem. And I don't feel like we do, and if we don't, then we have to send my girls, excuse me? Chad? I don't think we have any more girlies. So I think we only have nothing but monster boys. I'm not making monster boys. Sorry, but there's no monster boys in my harem. So that means that we gotta send my girls out to get some bodies for us. Let's go into here. Let's do acquire new bodies. And boom. Boom, 20% probability of detection. Start mission. They got detected. But again, the problem shouldn't be a problem. They're relatively weak. Investigation is with 39 now. Not crazy about that, but so be it. Let's find out. Oh, I'm already seeing them. Man. Huge mama right here. I was about to say some thick thighs that save lives, and there it is right there. Okay. Matter of fact, we got twins. Yo. Alright, you guys know the routine. We have a new monster girl. I'm gonna need some names for this one here. And as a matter of fact, you might want to give me names for twins if I do more of this going forward, because I feel like we should have twin monster girls. At the very least, considering these two behemoths we just got over here. Alright, mama. Let's go ahead over here and prep you. Can I use this one? Yes, I can. Let's use a different one if we can. Hey, put her in there. Okay. Stand up. Open this up. Unknown 6. Hold up. Well, actually, I don't have to put that down, but, Mixturepedia? Where is it at? Oh, you know what it is? Before I use it, let's go ahead and syringe it. This is not something that I did for my second monster girl, so I don't necessarily have her formula on hand. I gotta, like, piece it together again. But then this will put in my Mixturepedia. Successful? That was quick and easy. There it is. And there it is. Unknown 6 now. So, again, I need names for her, but for now, let's just call it Monster Girl number 3. So I know whenever we need to make the mutagen to, like, say, revitalize her, I know what we're looking for. Okay. So, in here you go. Close that. Yes, you're here. And let's see. Fill with mutagen. Hopefully I didn't screw something up here. Initialize. Come on. Oh, it worked. Send your creatures to win a fight against the military. Alright, so back we go.
I'm ready to rescue Clementine. She's guarded by a suspiciously strong force and a direct attack would be too costly. Instead, I need to lure the military away by sending my creatures to attack a nearby district. This should draw them out long enough for me to break into the asylum and save my love.
Alright. Oh ho ho! Come here, mama, you got the horns. This is our horny monster girl, in case you were wondering.
What's wrong with you?
So it seems that downtown might be the best one. There's a high population, so high chance of being discovered. But at the moment, there's only a very small amount of army here. Well, we could just send one girl out. We don't have to send all of them. We're going to be detected no matter what, and it's still only a danger level of 1. So let's do that. We'll send our new girl out. Oof. She rocked them. Uh-oh.
Disaster! While my plan was inspired and executed flawlessly, I was defeated by a trick of fate. Clementine was moved to a different location shortly before my assault. And all I found were her leftover notes. But my darling was smart. She knew I would come and left clues and hidden notes for me. With them in hand, I know the location of another set of research documents I need for my ultimate mutagen. Oh, how I love you, Clementine. When I win, I will make everybody bow down to you too.
I kind of want to see what this Clementine looks like.
Oh, really?
Yo! Could that be Clementine? Because I know that's us right there, just when we're less insane. So that could be Clementine. Yeah, I have a feeling that's Clementine. Okay, so we gotta get those research documents, but before we do that, let's start thinking about customizing our girls here a little bit. Start getting some particular limbs here put up. And for that, we do need to collect their DNA first, so let's put you here and Stella. Stella! We haven't acquired your DNA just yet either. Come here, Mom. Let's put you right over there. Oh, she's quite the looker, this Stella. Turn computer on. Take DNA sample. Oh, we can actually see it happening? Alright, hold up. Let me hit back really quickly on this one. Computer on. Oof. Oh, we barely catch the tail end. We don't see them actually get pierced, just the tail end. So, we have both of their DNA samples now too, which is what we need to incubate some limbs here, right? Yes. So let's start working on Stella first, as we still don't know much about the third one until we get a name for her. We can make a chain arm? Yo, that sounds baller as hell.
2 hours later.
Okay, God, please be the one. Please, mellow weed. I personally need some mellow weed right now. Oh, thank God it's finally the one. You guys don't even know how many freaking missions I've sent these girls out to, like, get items for me, but we finally got the right one. Mellow weed. Okay, and this was the original mutagen we used for Stella. So now, guess what I'll do? I'm gonna actually sample that after we make it, so I can get rid of, well, I guess I don't have to get rid of them, but I don't say I have to follow these anymore for the Stella thing. Replace water with Stella container? Yeah, sure. Do that. And chain arm, creature number 3. No, Stella. Chain arm. 2 days, huh? It is what it is. And there, oh my God, there it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is indeed a chain arm. It's like a chain arm and like a saw attached to it as well. Alright, Stella. We're about to make you even more gruesome. I wonder what this arm could be used for. The octosussy one. Wait a minute. That's not your stasis. Stella. And unknown number 3. You guys playing tricks on me or what? So let's go ahead and remove, left, start process. Great. So let's go ahead and disarm, put it here in my arm pile. Oh, there's me. Dangerous criminal. Imagine that. Put it.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the?
But I mean, I loaded the mutagen. Wait a second. I loaded the mutagen. Huh. Oh god. She's planking. I loaded the mutagen for Stella, which is the reason I was over here killing myself, trying to get the samples for the proper activators, but could it be that I maybe didn't load the proper DNA? I guess I'm gonna find out right now. If not, that I'm at a loss for words. Luckily, I have plenty of mutagen to make it so we can still give her and Stella chain arms. Yep, that's what it was. I didn't change the freaking DNA on the incubation thing. God damn it.
Instant replay, please.
What are you talking about?
Because I used the mutagen for Stella to make this arm, but she could still use it, so I guess it doesn't matter what mutagen I use to make the arm? As long as the DNA sample is the one that's loaded. I'm a bit confused about it, but that's fine. Okay. Oh, it is indeed dinosaur in nature. Let's get this crusty leg off of you. You want a leg? Take the leg. Take the leg. It's jumping away. And there it is. Oh my god. We're just making you so gruesome, Stella. Attach. Start process. Alright. This beautiful creature here. Hey! Not too bad once it's attached, you know? Kind of even complements the rest of her skin, yeah? It's like a perfect leg for her, I would say. Alright, Stella. Let's get a good look at you here, huh? There it is. A face only a mother could possibly love.
These recent attacks are talk of the town as more and more prominent figures speak up about the sightings of unsettling creatures committing crimes in our city. In a recent press conference, Novelist Dr. Isaac Wade himself condemned the pseudoscientists responsible for these, in his words, acts of terrorism. He stated, "Only a broken mind is capable of such vile deeds. Animating the dead and using them as slaves goes against every conceivable law of nature." This speech was met with roaring applause as the military asked for patience while local forces contained the situation. Reinforcements are already being sent from other cities as a response to increasingly violent creature attack. We understand that a special investigations team is making progress in finding the pseudoscientists responsible for the abominations that plague our beautiful city.
Only a vile mind? Wade! Wade!
Alright, everybody. I'm gonna wrap it up here for this. I hope you have enjoyed. If we do more of this going forward, let me know in the comments a name for our third monster girl. I would need that if we do more of this going forward, so hopefully you have enjoyed. Right now we have to raise the panic level to at least 85 to lower our investigation. Alright. You want panic? We could do panic next time around.